Pokemon BDSP is now updated to version 1.1. This is the day one patch everyone was clamoring for to be the lord and savior of all the things wrong with the pre-release version of the game, which review copies will now use to make reviews, meaning we will be seeing reviews on BDSP in just a few days. That's super exciting. But has the newest update fixed everything? Let's take a look. Real quick though, I want to make a quick disclaimer that I won't be showing any unofficial footage of the game, as I don't want to spoil it for everyone, nor have my own channel taken down. I will simply be talking about it with official trailers playing in the background. With that being said, let's discuss what was fixed in the update. For starters, there is now an intro cutscene to the title, as well as an animation for the title screen. We figured this would be added, but it's nice to finally have it confirmed. On top of this, an ending cutscene was added to the game, as well as all the post-game features that you can take part in after the Hall of Fame. We'll come back to this topic later when I talk about added features. New music and finalized versions of the music were also added, and they sound great, with rave reviews from players. This is a big upgrade from the music people were complaining about in the pre-release. HP bars aren't lightning fast anymore like the pre-release was, but they're still really fast, so don't worry, no overly slow matches to see here, folks. Now, before we get into added features, let's discuss a few returning ones and how they work. For shiny hunters, shiny rates are the same as modern games, being 1 in 4,096, as opposed to 1 in 8,192. This is, of course, without the shiny charm. Pokerus is still a 3 out of 65,536 for a new infection. Shiny breeding is the same as recent mainline games, and feeding Pokemon vitamins can be done in bulk, which is really nice, and you're not capped to 100 EVs per stat. Excellent! The Pokeradar returns with a quality of life improvement. The grass patch now shakes until you touch it, so no more memorization games. On top of this, Pokemon encountered in the Pokeradar can have hidden abilities. Next, let's talk about Pokemon swarms. This is one of the coolest changes yet. When Pokemon are swarming a certain area, you can see them in the overworld, infesting the grass patch. Yes, their actual model. Pretty neat. Lastly, it is confirmed that the Darkrai and Shaman events are fully added now. It'll be my first time experiencing these events, which are now included in the base game from my understanding, so I'm super excited for this addition. Now, let's talk about new additions we know of so far. Jasmine, the Johto gym leader, and Joanna, the player character's mother, are now challengeable NPCs. It's unclear to me if it's for Pokemon battles or Pokemon contests, but regardless, this is super neat. Next, as we all know, Romanos Park is where we'll be catching a lot of legendaries, and one of the rooms here we knew was the Distortion Room. While not the Distortion World, it's simply a hallway, unfortunately. However, in this room, to obtain the Grisius Orb that can change Giratina's form, we must fight a Shadow Giratina in its origin form. This is a level 100 encounter, making BDSP the game to hold the strongest trainer in Cynthia, and the strongest wild Pokemon with Shadow Giratina at level 100. It cannot be caught, however, you obtain the orb upon victory and can use it on the Giratina you catch back in Turnback Cave. And there you have it. That's everything we know so far that's been added from the 1.1 update. There will be more revealed today, and I'll be making another video on it as soon as I get back from work, so stay tuned. I'm still holding out hope for other polish to have been added, such as missing Pokeballs in cutscenes, animations for NPCs spazzing back into place when talking to you during battles, proper size scaling of the Pokemon in battle, up to 4 grids worth of size for larger Pokemon in the overworld, and having more than 3 Pokemon help us with HMs. But until then, I'll see you shortly in the next video.